Well, hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome back. Again, this is gonna as a chill stream. You know, probably a few games depending. Probably like a bit of Dead by Daylight, some mobile games, and some Legend of Terra at the end. We'll see. We'll see how it goes. Thank you all for stopping by earlier. If you stopped by from Engler's birthday stream, I did ask him if we want to do a part 2. Unfortunately, it's a bit late where he's at now at this point, so he can't do a second part to that. Sadly, it was like an unfortunate turn of events how that one sort of turned out, unfortunately. We have played a little more over the past week, so that's gonna be a little good. Well, not so good. We'll have to see how that turns out. Unfortunately, I have been losing games a little more frequently. Has not been easy at this point. I'll take the broken recovery corn, and we will actually take a zombie increased movement speed. I usually don't stream so late on Sundays, so we'll have to see how that turns out. Pimp Demon did give a super chat earlier. Thank you, Pimp Demon. If you end up watching this later, you'll get a message on Discord. I forgot to mention that during the early morning stream. Do appreciate that donation. Oh, hello, Smosh. Did you just get here? That's weird. Yeah, so we're just gonna be being bullied for like probably the entirety of this match because again, like I get murdered now. Where's that? What are you done with them? Mango turned 182 today, I see. Yeah, more or less. Okay, we were planning to have a better gun stream. Unfortunately, things ended up happening that were a little at least out of my control and out of his control. Because this is basically what I was taken away for. So that was lame, unfortunately. Because it's pretty cool to start. Never seen that fucking cyber sword game before, though. I'm hoping we don't get stuck on a bad map, because if we do, like, I'll rage quit like right fucking now. I've been bullied super hard by fucking survivors off stream. Now that I've gone a little higher up in the ranks, these people are so mean. They're evil. Like, oh my goodness. I'm not even playing like a top tier killer, and it was just like A tier at best. Go over there. Two over there. Not the best first start. Since you're a little late, thanks for a donation earlier today. I don't think I mentioned that directly on the stream. Hello? Excelsior? I don't recognize your name. Are you new here? place actually. You start watching Not So Unleashed, Nostalgia's killing me. So we're not good enough to actually play this. Seriously? Make no mistake, like, I mean, this is kind of considered scummy, but they are literally all over this place. Like, no, fuck that. Like, I cannot be for chillaxing here. Where's the other one at? They were all around here, like, they literally are just too altruistic for their own good. There's one behind here. Oh. Like I'm gonna like this is kind of a dick move, but like they're literally unhooking him right in front of me. They could have at least waited for me to leave. Yeah, he DC'd. I do not blame him the slightest. Like I was a dick there. But they literally all came in. Like I can't be fully blamed for that. They did not even give me a chance to leave the area. Wow, are you fucking kidding me? Wow. That was going so well. Oh, wow. That DC, that was going so fucking well. Are you fucking kidding me right now? Wow, I think I'm losing all, I think I lost all my fucking add-ons there. Yeah, I fucking did. Wow. That is such trash. That's matchmaking locked. Why is the matchmaking locked? What the fuck? Game, that could not have more clearly been your fucking fault. Are you fucking kidding me? Wow. Well, that fucking sucks. Also, hello, Mingler.
Oh.
Okay, guys, I guess we gotta wait fucking 3 minutes now.
The Dead by Daylight.
Wow, I demoted too? It demoted me back to rank 17. Are you fucking kidding me? No, I wasn't permabanned. I have a timed ban. That's bullshit. That is absolute fucking horseshit. That could not have more clearly been a fucking DC. Get the fuck out of here, game. Hello, Neo. Like, what the fuck?
What's up?
So, I couldn't help but notice you were dabbling down there with that, God of War situation.
Wait, what? What about it?
Oh,
Did you just say he was dabbing?
He was dabbling, Mangler, the English language.
That's only like 2 or 3 letters removed. Give me a fucking thing.
Oh, Red Dust. I just don't want to touch fucking body counts, because a while back there was this body count that if you fucked with their messages, they hacked your account. Those aren't real girls posting on my fucking streams or videos, Red Dust. Those are just bots.
Those ones in the comments, those are bots.
Yeah.
Do not like engage with them.
I might make.
To be
like,
fair, why are you trying to engage with some bitches on YouTube?
Damn, you know what? Are women on YouTube not good enough for you?
Are they not quality? Are they not what you expect in a woman?
Listen, no. Here's my thing, and this is my personal take on just online dating in general. Why? What's the point? Like, I understand. No, I understand the appeal. Don't get me wrong. I'm not gonna diss people who actually do it. No offense to you, people who actually do it. It's just to me personally, I've never online dated. Every woman that I've ever dated, I've seen their face. I know what they look like. I've met them in person.
Oh, look at this man. Oh, I can meet people in person. Imagine.
Hey, I'm not trying to shit on people who actually do online dating. I'm just very confused as to why, especially in this day and age where people can fucking lie to themselves.
Toxic. You can delete the messages, but you can't delete my knowledge.
I thought you were gonna say you can't delete my spirit, but
No,
I thought
that
it was
gets
something
deleted all the
insulting
time.
for a minute, but never
All I'm saying is
mind.
that if we DC again, we're gonna go over the mobile games or fucking Legend of Runeterra, which is technically a mobile game.
Wait, did you get like banned
I
or
got
disconnected?
I got timed. Yeah, so I DC'd and I got timed ban for DCing.
Oh,
Gotta love that Dead by Daylight service. Yeah. Oh, so Final Fantasy 13 is actually on Game Pass, so I can actually start playing that on stream as well.
yes. Because I know the significance of that, of course.
13 was the Final Fantasy game that would have actually killed the franchise.
Okay, so here's the thing. The only reason I even know that is I have a computer that has an Xbox launcher on it. Uh, fuck. So I got Game Pass.
Yeah, I know it's been playing Final Fantasy 10 recently.
Shut the fuck up, okay?
Wait, is it not
Shut the
anywhere
fuck
else
up.
anymore?
Yeah, okay, so if you have Game Pass Ultimate like me and Neo now, you can actually fucking play the Game Pass games on PC. That's actually how I'm playing Dead by Daylight right now. Actually, it's Game Pass.
Yeah, I'm just saying, is Final Fantasy 13 not available anywhere else?
No, it is, but I just don't want to pay like direct money for it.
You really shouldn't, anyways.
I mean, I do get beautifully rendered images of Queen Lightning, so there's that.
But okay, listen, you win, okay? You win. I for once actually gave Microsoft their props, okay? I did it just because I can bench Final Fantasy games, okay?
If only Nintendo
Honestly,
had a decent
Neo,
e-store
all
package.
I needed you to do was play PlayStation Now and then try Game Pass for like a month and then realize exactly why we praise Game Pass. Because it's cheaper, it does exactly the same thing, but does it better.
Does
for
PlayStation
every
Now even give you access to
suitable
games?
reason.
Also, Marvel Revolution. I did download Marvel Future Revolution. I just haven't played like at all, but I did download it. Not bad.
Yes, I have been playing Final Fantasy X. That game is amazing, and I'm still playing through it.
Have you actually cleared 10 yet, or are you on the 10-2?
I've actually so I haven't beaten 10. I just started it like last week. Keep in mind, I'm replaying Final Fantasy games just because I want to reaffirm my opinion on them, and also just because of the fact I want to have a good ass time.
Are you gonna buy the new remastered pixel versions of 1, 2, and 3?
I might actually get them because here's the thing: they look fantastic, but at the same time, I'm like, oh man, you're really tempting me when I have the PS1 and Game Boy versions.
They did add new like quality of life updates, like better like auto saving and shit. So it's a lot more forgiving from what I understand.
Yeah, no, that's understandable. Like I said, that's probably not gonna stop me from picking it up again because I love those games. But but I'm just saying. But no. But yes, I'm sure you figured out. Yes, I have the Xbox launcher and Game Pass, and that's how I know Final Fantasy 13's on there. So you know what I did? I went to get it because I don't have to pay money. I don't have to pay money for this fucking game. So you know what? I'm gonna do it just to torture myself, and also to get scans from our Final Fantasy server.
Nice. I wish 15 was free, but 15 is not. Wait, was I put in low priority fucking queue? Are you fucking kidding me, Dead by Daylight? I'm innocent on all accounts, you assholes!
Pass is not a bad way to get scans for things. I just wish there were like more collectors on there. It's not as useful for me now because I played most of the games that are on there over the course of several years. But for someone that hasn't, it's like fuck, there's a lot of games on there.
I mean, I don't think you can be a Final Fantasy fan without playing at least some portion of Final Fantasy 13 at some point.
Yeah, that's true. What for better or for worse? Here's the thing. Here's the thing. I'm not gonna lie. As much as I don't like about 13, there are some things about it that I do like, and actually later did get used for future FF games and perfected. So I will say that 13 does definitely have some qualities to it, but I would not pick up that game again unless I'm getting it for free. And then there goes Game Pass.
I never beat 13. I actually got stuck on like the religious boss halfway through the game. I think the guy who like leads the organization.
Tantalus?
I don't fucking know. Maybe he turned into like a fucking ship with multiple heads.
Yep, I know you're talking about. Yep.
Why the fuck?
I know that
say?
boss.
Because I got a haircut.
No, I will give 13 some props. It's not entirely bad, and and funny enough, the 13 trilogy did improve with time. So the 13-2 was pretty alright, and then there was Lightning Returns, which I actually genuinely had fun with. That game was fun. I don't care what anyone says.
Well, unfortunately, it's stuck on that fucking 3-day cycle though.
Yeah, that's true. Rip. If they hadn't had that, it probably would have been a lot better, but despite that, I still think it's mechanically still a fun game, and so on and so forth. There's a lot of things about it that I do like. I'd still think. Shut the fuck up. Shut up.
You look like a dad? Aw, fuck you guys.
I just noticed, is that a mustache?
It is.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I was like,
oh my gosh.
I was like, man, for someone who's not a Nintendo fan, you sure seem to be doing a pretty good job of cosplaying Luigi over here.
Wow. I don't even get Mario. No, I get fucking
Nemo
Luigi.
looks like he has a porn stash.
It looks like he works in porn for real, though.
Gee, guys. Oh, thanks for the vote of confidence. It's truly.
Neo, Pokemon question. Blastoise versus Garchomp.
Well, obviously Blastoise. If you say anything other than Blastoise, you die.
I was gonna say, okay, legitimately speaking, if you're talking about from a power scaling or just lore perspective, I would probably give that to. I would probably maybe give that to Garchomp, if I'm being genuinely honest with you.
And if we're talking gameplay, if that Blastoise doesn't have Ice Beam, it's also gonna go to Garchomp.
Yep.
He's gonna get.
Well, here's the thing. Even if you give the Blastoise Ice Beam, Garchomp can just run a berry that can nullify that.
I'm just talking. I'm just talking like.
And then one shots via Outrage.
I'm honestly just talking like Gen 4 Garchomp. Like
Luigi is better than Mario. I mean, only an insane person would say otherwise. Anyways. Oh god, someone's probably gonna get pissed off at me one of these days.
Honestly, I've always liked.
In terms of Pokemon and Gen 4 gameplay-wise, that can beat Garchomp. One of the very few that can beat it in a straight-out fight is.
I'm not saying downside, Azra.
Fucking.
Yeah, guys, make no mistake. For whatever reason,
One of the very few that can beat it is Mamoswine.
Oh, hang on.
Yujiro. Okay, Yujiro versus Garchomp. Okay, that is such a weird matchup, but
Mistaken.
Okay.
It's Garchomp 0.
Speaking of, alright, so I lowered the audio a little bit. We're gonna see how that turns out. Neo, you see that Season 8 Death Battle drop?
yes, I saw that, and it looks interesting.
Any ideas who fucking Oni's gonna be fighting?
What if it, I know we just got done mentioning Yujiro, but what if it actually was him?
I hope it's fucking
What if?
Yujiro. I just don't want Rao to show up because they do Fist of the North Star so fucking badly. I'd rather they just bring in Baki at this point. It makes sense, like fucking popularity wise. Baki season 4 drops this year, I think.
But I don't know, man. I am definitely excited. I'm not gonna lie. For as much as I do disagree with Death Battle and a lot of things, I'm not gonna lie and say that I don't like their production and hype. There should be good.
So I guess I'll ask the $1 million question. Where do you stand on the Aizen versus Madara debate?
Oh boy. Oh god. Yeah, I'm gonna get people to crucify me on this, but I'm personally gonna just give that to Aizen.
Fuck
just
you!
straight up.
How fucking dare you!
Aizen wins. Flawless victory. Fatality.
Like okay. In terms of hacks, In terms of hacks, I would definitely probably give it to Madara there, but I'm.
Go on. Say it.
Aizen got better speed there, I said it.
I don't want to hear some the guy who scales light speed from a fucking light arrow.
Doesn't need a light arrow. On Euro over here just dodging natural light.
So come to think of it, what are your thoughts on the fact that that like Berserk Wiki has Bleach at tier 3 or tier 2? I find it weird, but it's believable, I guess. Maybe.
It's because of the Garganta. So like the Garganta is supposed to be the boundaries around like the world of the living, the Soul Society, and like Komundo, and there's like so many statements that he's basically going to destroy them and collapse them. It's not revealed until like Can't Your Own World. Yeah, the boundaries that they're referring to is the Garganta, and he's just destroying it with the power he received from Mimihage. So everybody's just like, well, that was strength. I'm like, well, that kind of fucking sucks then, because if he's like 3A to low 2C, then that means every character in the series, including all the Soul Reapers, would downscale from that to 3A to 2C. Because they'd all at least have to be a fraction of them to be able to damage him to some degree. Especially since the Ichigo that kills him isn't like Bankai Ichigo, but it's Shikai Ichigo, which makes it even worse. That's just me. And I just feel going to like, planetary consistently. Like I don't like using that one.
Yeah, I'm about on the same board, honestly.
So then, wait. Beyond.
So I think in either respect, you have to, whether you scale them to AP, you have to give them MFTL speed beats. Bare minimum.
Scale them massively about Naruto, right?
Yeah, even if you scale Naruto to MFTL by the end of the war arc, which I would argue is wrong. They still get blitzed so hard because the captains can already be MFTL by the Soul Society arc. Because all the stuff involving Aaron Yero's light dodging beats back skills to all the lieutenants, because he's literally just using Kai and Shiba's actual body when he was a lieutenant from thousands of years ago. Or not thousands of years ago, like decades ago. When the lieutenants now would be stronger and more powerful than he was initially. So they would be faster than he was, plus he did that without his Shikai. And before he released anything. So it's,
Artorias versus Blaziken. Artorias who? Artorias from Dark Souls? Artorias from Fate? Artorias from... What are you talking about here?
Artorias from Dark Souls, he's the cat.
Oh, is that the one? I'd be pretty weak. Well, okay. That does make sense. Come to think of it. Yeah, that makes a lot of more sense. Okay, so in that case, well, he definitely didn't really spell the name right. All right, didn't spell his name right. Okay.
I take it Blaziken's another Dark Knight of some kind?
No, Blaziken is not even a knight. It's a flame chicken.
With that attitude.
I don't understand. What's the connection?
I don't know, but it's an interesting match, I guess, because of... I don't know. Answer your question... My bad.
Oh, I was gonna say, we gotta hard camp this bill, We're gonna make him like reenact Vietnam fucking prison again.
Answer your question, I would probably give that. I'd probably give that to Artorias if I'm being. If we're talking about the one from Tales, if we're talking about the one,
The one with the dog.
Yeah, if we're talking about Artorias from Dark Souls, he would probably take that easily.
Where's Blaziken skill?
Scales to mountain to large mountain. Oh, speed. You should scale to. Okay, so I personally scale Pokemon to. Okay, so how I scale Pokemon? I scale Pokemon who are relative to What is it? Who are relative to what is the fucking? Oh, Dugtrio as like light speed, and then any other Pokemon or stage above that is faster than light, in my opinion.
Oh yeah, he'd probably lose to Artorias then.
We're gonna leave him alone. We'll give him a chance to come back. I could camp him.
Hey, Mangler, what about this versus match? Soul of this equalized versus match. Soul of Cinder versus the Despair Embodied.
That is a massive body. There is nothing. It's like basically taking a composite character and then pitting it against a composite character made of other composite characters. Like you're just asking the one who doesn't have other composites to lose.
You know, I didn't even realize he was behind that barrel. I just assumed like, hey, he's probably around here somewhere.
Would explain why he would lose. We'd probably be here.
This is the most important one we gotta get rid of right now. If we don't get rid of this one, we lose the game hard.
I'm
This
totally
one,
fine with doing that, but
You-
take a look.
Yujiro versus Blaziken. Okay, now you're really starting to make me want to actually read that series, even though I hate its art style.
Tonight, all of the matchups will be Yujiro.
I mean, it's not the worst thing out there again. Like,
Pokemon matches.
definitely, the art style takes a while to get used to. Once you get used to it, it's actually not too bad. Oh, you also have to remember that Americans will get like stomped all over, regardless of race, gender, or anything. Americans are worthless in the Bucky universe. A paraplegic Japanese.
I don't know how to
man is
feel about that.
I'm just saying, if you're Japanese and paraplegic, you are much more powerful than any American in Baki.
Very interesting. Very nice.
Are they just out of shape? What's the problem?
No, there are some really powerful Americans, but the author is a massive patriot for Japan, and good on him. You know what? Good on him for his patriotism. But like as a result of that patriotism, every American gets shit stomped because he just hates America, basically.
Oh, hates America. I thought you said he hates Japan. I'm like, well, if he hates Japan, why does America suck?
Oh no, he loves Japan. In fact, one of the funniest arcs is the Miyamoto Musashi arc, because you're watching the author be like, fuck, what do I jerk off to more? The greatest fucking Japanese hero or my own characters? It's a real conundrum. Like, you laugh, but it's truly, it's devastating.
Blaziken versus Lucario. From a lore perspective, I'd probably give that to Lucario, if I'm being honest.
Alright, so it looks like we won our first match so far. Pretty good. No complaints here.
But nah, here's the thing. I might actually read Baki Grapple at some point because I've actually heard it is good. It's just that its art style, and I'm sorry I keep bringing this up. It just actually really fucking bugs me so much.
I completely understand. If I had to make a recommendation, don't start at the very beginning. You don't really need the beginning portion. What you really need is like probably post Son of Ogre.
Oh, that's nice. Starting a series not from the beginning.
I mean, like, you can if you want, but, like, especially if you're going for scaling, you don't need the beginning portion at all. The characters upscale way more off later arcs.
Yujiro versus Ryu. I'm assuming Ryu from Street Fighter? Okay.
My zombie's starting that one pretty hard. Where is he? Dude, yeah, if you're doing, like, Ryu Hayabusa from fucking, like, Dead or Alive, Yujiro can go get himself fucking clapped by, like, the entire verse.
I was about to say, like, based on this, like, I don't even know Ninja Gaiden scaling, and from everything I've been seeing in just the last day or so, I'd probably argue Yujiro gets stomped. We're talking the last week, it just... Oh. Slaughter.
We're talking about Ryu Hayabusa. It's not even a competition there. Ryu Hayabusa, even at the lowest interpretation you could have him, would probably take Yujiro pretty easily based on what I've seen from him.
Oh, make no mistake, the entire verse stomps Yujiro. It's not just like Ryu. Like, everyone in that Dead or Alive verse would shit stomp Yujiro in a fight. They scale way higher.
Honestly, trying to find a ninja matchup situation for a second. And the first one I started with was Ryu Hayabusa. Remember that, guys. Remember that.
I mean, conceptually speaking, it's not a bad matchup, though.
Oh yeah, no. Thematically, it's actually like pretty excellent. Power scaling wise, awful.
Red Dust, like, every character in fucking Dead or Alive scales to the ninjas. Like, yeah, Ryu's stronger, but they're all comparable. They should have like they should have like way higher light speed scaling than Bearman. Oh, so like, Yujiro's not really a good fighter.
Match that are both thematically dumb and power scaling wise would result in a massive shit stomp.
I know
I've seen one server that I think is utterly stupid. Yleth from Three Houses versus Soma from Castlevania.
I do Fire Emblem or Castlevania.
Red Dust, whatever. Okay, Red Dust, I want to clarify, like, unironically, I've read all of the Miyamoto Musashi Baki. I've read all the new Baki, and I've read everything basically between the Pickle and fucking like Biscuit Olivia fights. Yujiro's main advantage is he's just stronger than everyone he fights. He is astronomically stronger than everyone he fights. Miyamoto Musashi would have fucking killed him if they were equal in ability. So would fucking Baki, and I'll be honest, Olivia has the best feat in the series, bar none. Like, Yujiro upskills via lore, and then, like, one fucking, like, actual strength test. Like, the more you read a Baki, the more Yujiro's just stronger than everyone. Most fighters could probably beat Yujiro in a one-on-one if you equalize them. He's not, like, good for equalized fights, because that's never what he was designed to be. He's never been in a scenario where he had to fight equally. Granted...
Sounds like One Punch Man.
Okay, so I guess to be not to be completely fallacious here, Yujiro does have skill in combat, but it's always against people who are weaker than him. He does have, like, he is able to master techniques, like, almost instantly, which is pretty good. But, like, again, he's never been able to fight anybody who can keep up with him. And Miyamoto Musashi, again, if you take certain statements, would have killed Yujiro, even being vastly weaker than him. Regardless, DOA cast actually has, like, much easier light speed to potentially equal infinite speed scaling we can go with, which is going to speed stomp Yujiro. Because the best you can get Baki right now is light speed. And that's only off a statement in Baki's head that his fist moves at the speed of light, which Yujiro should scale to, and Baki is comparable to Yujiro by the time that arc hits. So Yujiro shouldn't be that much faster. So if you're like 10 times faster than light, you can reasonably speed blitz Yujiro.
No.
I'm sorry, guys.
I'm really not liking the checkpoint system in Ghost Runner.
Like, I've actually grown... Did Yujiro fight Musashi with Demon Back? They're equal? No. He did not use Demon Back, but Demon Back's an unquantifiable, like, increase in power. Like, again, Red Dust, like, I actually appreciate Baki a lot more now. In fact, I'm thinking of redoing my Ral versus Yujiro fight video, because now that I've read Baki, Yujiro should have much better scaling than what I gave him. Again, a mistake of using versus Battle Wiki and other YouTubers' research. I should have done it myself. Because you can potentially get much higher scaling out of it. There's even an instance where Baki hits a guy 3 times in the same second, but I don't think that's enough to qualify for inaccessible speed. According to Miyamoto, the attacks landed without any delay whatsoever, but, you know, take that one as you will.
Sorry, I'm playing Ghost Runner right now, and I keep falling to my death.
Because, like, the Bakiverse also has the stupidest handicap you will ever see in a fighting series. They have a 0.5 second dead zone in their head. When Yujiro decides to punch you, for 0.5 seconds, Yujiro cannot react to you. If you can blitz Yujiro in those 0.5 seconds, he cannot do shit to you. Whatsoever. Baki does not do itself any favors for versus matchups. And that's actually canon. That is canonically shown in the father and son fight. That is completely canon. That's also supported by the Miyamoto Musashi arc. And it's not just punching either. When Yujiro decides to walk, the decision to walk and walking, for 0.5 seconds, he's completely dead inside. You can completely kill him and he will never realize what happened. Baki knocks him out completely during their fight because of the 0.5 seconds. I was talking too much and I wasted my opportunity.
What the fuck? What the hell?
I don't understand how light speed or lightning speed scaling works with that. What?
I was gonna say that's such a weird ass handicap, but I guess it makes sense.
Okay, I can explain it. So in real life, there is philosophical research, or not philosophical, there's research on the human brain that suggests you cannot react to anything for 0.5 seconds. You are unconscious for 0.5 seconds after every action you take. Now, Baki takes that rule as reality. So for 0.5 seconds, regardless of how good you are as a fighter, you cannot react. Oh, hello, Triple. Thanks for stopping by. Like, after reading that, I was like, anyone who argues Fist of the North Star loses to Baki is a fucking liar.
Ultra Necrozma versus Prime Soul King. I'm pretty sure Prime Soul King would take that, honestly.
You mean composite bleach? I guess to be more, well, yeah, no, never mind, it was composite bleach.
Yeah, basically, yeah.
I was gonna say maybe
like, here's the thing.
But then I realized he has the full break.
Like awesome Pokemon. That is.
I'm gonna say, nah, to be fair, as much as I do like Necrozma, he's not really too good with the hacks department and all that stuff. And not to mention, he's just far weaker than Prime Soul King in general. It's yeah. Yeah.
Zombie! Zombie! Worthless ass fucking zombie. Sorry, my zombie is being useless. I mean, like, make no mistake. At this point, I do not shit talk Baki anymore. I'm actually very well versed in Baki's verse now. Like, everything I say about Baki now can be backed up with actual research. I want to make that clear now. I can now, like, shit talk Baki with research behind me. And I don't understand why they gave the 0.5 rule to Yujiro. I don't understand why they nerfed him like that.
In terms of a different Bleach versus Pokemon Bleach, what about an equal stats fight between Cry and Prime Soul King?
Between who?
Darkrai and Prime Soul King.
I would still probably give that to Prime Soul King. Seriously, I would probably still give that to him. Because here's the thing, Darkrai definitely does have some win cons here, especially if he can be able to utilize his pretty potent sleep/dream manipulation abilities. It's just Soul King just has a lot more to work with, especially when you consider the Almighty and shit like that. It's just, yeah, it's a lot more fair than with Necrozma, but still. But yeah.
Why would you do that?
In general, that's one thing. That's one thing I will give Soul King is he's kind of like a bleach, like an anti-bleach Solar because of all the bullshit he has.
I used to think he was just like Composite Quincy, and I read the novels and I was like, oh, he's Composite Fullbringer as well, as if he didn't have enough hacks already. So he just has like, you know, the power of every Fullbringer.
Well, what are the Fullbringers actually?
They're basically his, they're part of his soul. Like, it's kind of difficult to explain. I have to go directly get it from the
Oh,
novel.
dude, she broke that pallet.
But it's explained over the course of time. At least in Can't Figure Your Own World. But basically what this means is that he has access to like things like Time Tells No Lies, Book of the End, Invaders Must Die. So like he can trap you in a completely separate like space and dimension and afford and make rules in that dimension where he's effectively like God. He can trap his existence inside of your past and inside of it to you're not a completely soulless person. You probably will, which is actually like a decent number of people in fiction. You probably won't be able to fight him reasonably in character. He can also just insert his existence with the same power into like basically every item that he touches, inanimate or otherwise, and set traps in places where he never existed. And then he can also like manipulate powers like the God of Time. He gives himself like massive strength amps.
Larry's right, those things flying by.
And there's some other stuff.
I know you don't agree with the DOA scaling, but even if you were like to scale DOA less, like they could probably still beat Yujiro if one in the verse.
Now Mr. M pretty full in the bed. The Kirby's.
Tekken versus Bali. Oh, Baki. Okay, so I don't know too much about Baki, but I do know the Tekken side of things.
Alright, well, lay the Tekken side down and I'll let you do my thoughts on the Baki side.
So it depends on what we're talking here because like Tekken top tiers scale to like multi-con to possibly planet with like I forgot how fast they were. I know they were at least massively hypersonic, but there was something else that made them even higher. Hold on a second. Yeah, that's right. It was a laser feat. Oh yeah, that's right. That's what made them relativistic. So yeah, they're relativistic.
How do you think statements for Lightspeed?
It just depends on context. It depends on context. It's a lot of statements where characters saying move at speed of light. It depends, really. That's all I can say on that. Can't really argue against the DOA scaling since they're the guiding scaling is canon.
Like again, like being generous here. Let's not give them the fucking let's not give them all that DOA, the fucking Ninja Gaiden bullshit. Even being like generous to Yujiro, that 0.5 second fucking blink zone is such a fucking massive handicap. Yujiro's
That would suck against characters who are like massively faster than him too as well.
Yeah, no, exactly. Like the second you get a Speed Blitz in there, Yujiro's just fucked. And again, it's every action, so it's not even like, oh, once he starts the fight, that disappears. No, even during the fight, if he thinks to do something, it'll happen. Like, he can't escape that 0.5 second reaction time.
It's almost as it would literally be like if Reggie Gigas had slow start every move he had. Sure, you would get that dumb. I will hope you do, but you probably
You're
won't.
telling me he has a canon explanation for lag in his mind?
Yes. No, this isn't just neutral. It's every single fighter in the series.
Terrible.
Like, again, like, after seeing that, I never want to hear anyone say fucking Baki beats Vista and North Star. Get the fuck out of here. You don't deserve to fucking speak.
There was never a Fist of the North Star agenda.
Dude.
To be fair, you'd be surprised how many people put Kenshiro against people like Spider-Man or so on and so forth. Basically like street leveler characters.
Still better fight than you, Drew.
To be fair, I've seen people argue Spider-Man having some bullshit like fucking massively faster than like plus reaction speed and all that. I'm like,
Tell me it's Cosmic Spider-Man and not Base Spider-Man.
no, I've seen it for Base Spider-Man, and I'm like, what the fuck? That's an outlier, dude.
I'm like, you guys do realize the average, like, consistent villain who's fighting is like the fucking Vulture, or the Lizard, or like the Scorpion, or just usually just basic superhumans that have modified their bodies. Like, I bet you I couldn't even find like, I bet you I couldn't even find like lightning speeds for fucking Electro, and his ability is.
Oh, here it is. So I'm gonna post this in voice chat text. So yeah, here was one of the things that so yeah, this was one of the arguments. Basically, someone was trying to scale them to Thor, Silver Surfer, and all that, and I'm like, no, this is such a huge outlier. You can't do this. No. Just posted in voice chat, admin voice chat text.
Well, the fact is that like Spider-Man, like while he is like in some cases is holding back for a lot of the villains that he's fighting because he's obviously like trying not to kill them, he's not going for a kill. He also has Spider Sense, so like you kind of have to acknowledge that he has this massive extrasensory perception that gives him all of this additional reaction time, and there are plenty of times when he's caught off guard because he's like the person he's fighting is almost as fast as he is, and they're still able to catch him.
To be fair, I will give this the benefit of the doubt due to the fact that the spider senses in himself can be inconsistent as hell too, but not enough to where it would justify him scaling to Silver Surfer or like Thor reactions though.
Dude, this is like when people tell me that like Sage Mode from Naruto is like massively it just has nothing to do with whatever the base stats are, and I'm like, so are you meaning to tell me that like Naruto can start is that can like the fucking galaxy when he wouldn't normally be capable of like doing other get the fuck out of here.
Yeah.
Yeah, but the reason why I brought that up is just because if you wanted to go down that route, Spider-Man being able to fight Kenshiro would actually make a little bit more sense.
I'm going to Silver Surfer. Like, why don't we just go all the way and just use classic Silver Surfer and just say, oh yeah, he's immeasurable speed Spider-Man.
I'll take the time. I don't know this map very well, so I will gladly accept tying it with the survivors. If they both came back, they probably could have saved them, but they just chose not to.
I could be expected.
1 second. I still want to see.
Yeah, no,
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Solar System class can harm the likes of Thor with his blows. Sure, there's context for that. Yeah, it can react to blast from Silver System if evil and he's empowered by the Primus to do it. Oh my goodness. This isn't even Cosmic Spider-Man. This isn't even cosmic.
No, it's just your regular, average, everyday Superman. I mean, Spider-Man.
You're right, Neo. He does steal Superman.
If you go down to the bottom, it says base, the other, Captain Universe. Hardcore. It's literally the other Captain. So great. Oh my gosh.
At the end of the day, I'm gonna post it in admin voice chat text. This has nothing to do with anything, but at the end of the day, the biggest fight for Yujiro is this Uni right here. You know, is the ultimate battle. The 1v1. Just don't ask. Don't ask.
Not important.
That's Ayumi Nakiri. That's a yeah.
Well, I just hope again it's Yujiro versus Akuma, because if they put Rao in there, Rao should shitstomp. But actually I don't know, because you've seen like the Kenshiro versus Jotaro one, right? How stupid that one was.
Wait, are you talking about? Hold on a second.
Hey Neil, what's up? Fart. Yeah, no, I said it right. Hey Neil, what's up? Yeah, cause they fucking So if you haven't seen the actual fucking Jotaro versus Kenshiro match, they outright say that Jotaro is 1,000 times faster than Kenshiro, and yet Kenshiro still won the fight. Okay.
Very interesting.
Like, are we gonna have a second repeat of that one again?
I mean, in your opinion, who would win between Kenshiro and Jotaro anyway? I don't know.
Kenshiro. Kenshiro easily. I mean, you could argue the time stop might cause a problem, but like, what if you time stop him while he's in Musou Tensei? What happens then?
Enter the Musou Tensei at your own risk.
And technically, the Sonrei Tenha nullifies stands completely, because you wouldn't be able to summon the stand at all.
Why? Because it nullifies willpower?
It nullifies like all energy sources. Like basically, only you and your opponent are what's in the world. Like that, it's like a BFR, but it also cancels out basically all energy. And despite what Kyle wants to say,
so it's a blockage ability.
Sorta, it's blockage plus BFR. Yeah, it blocks out like all creation except for you and your opponent. Even death and time don't exist there, I guess, based off the statement. But I mean, it's a very basic statement. Either way, it should work on stands, because stands are fighting spirit, which is blocked out by the Sonrei Tenha. Hey. You could argue that maybe certain stands could probably enter it. Like, you could argue that maybe Requiem could counter the Sonrei Tenha by virtue of its existence and its ability, but that'd be kind of like... It's kind of like what came first, the chicken or the egg situation.
Oh shit, there's another Neo here.
Yeah, he was there.
There can be only one. Take this knife.
Okay, Highlander, take it easy there. Then there's also, like, based off JoJo's Part 8, you can argue that even causality-based stands get fucked over by non-existence. And if that's the case, then Musou Tensei hard counters Gold Experience Requiem.
Does this guy just keep shooting down the middle? Oh my goodness.
What are you playing?
Ghost Runners.
Oh, that's right. I remember earlier.
Remember the suffering.
I did. Again, like, I'll probably revisit Yujiro versus Rao now that I've read more of Baki and I understand Baki's fighters better. I think in equalized fight, Yujiro still loses though, because again, his main advantage in all of his fights is just being massively stronger than everybody.
One person, well, not one person, but one character I would love to see in Death Battle at some point is Sun Wukong. Dude, I would fucking love to see this dude. Like,
I heard that name before.
Chinese mythology, Journey to the West, inspired Goku, and it's also better. But
Wait, is that the guy that you posted the Death Battle ideas versus?
yeah, that's him.
Dude, I literally saw him and I was like, "Is that Ganondorf? Like a fusion of the
Wow.
You just call that get? Okay. All
I
right.
saw the face. I was like,
Uncultured swine.
it looked very similar in like the color and the shading.
Looked very similar. What, does everyone with the same hair look the fucking same to you?
Exactly. Sorry, continue. Disgust and disappointment.
But no, in general, I would love to see Sun Wukong in a battle because not only does he have like a lot that you could work with, not only is like his mythology just really fucking absurd and also really interesting, but like there's a lot of love for Sun Wukong. I mean, not to mention he's literally a national hero, national like figure, like the Superman of the eastern side of the world. But also there's the fact that there's a like Sun Wukong game coming on as well that'll boost some popularity and also justify him being in Death Battle 2.
That new like fucking Unreal Engine one, right?
Yeah, which I'm gonna get. That shit looks fun.
What kind of game is it?
It's like to be an adventure. I wouldn't call it a hack and slash, but it looks like to be an adventure type game.
He's a Stars member. He's a Stars member, and I'm playing Nemesis. I have to camp him. That's just law.
Sitting on top of a building, you have chosen death.
Sorry, Chris. By the law of the lore, I must hunt you down and only you.
Hey, I saw the second Resident Evil movie. I know how this is gonna go down.
Fuck! I don't have my upgrade yet.
Alright, we are going back to the menu.
I wonder how the person's feeling is that the fact that you're just directly targeting them and only them.
They'll
knew what they
probably
were
send me
getting
a
into.
very stern message later. I mean, he's doing a good job of like escaping me.
I mean, can you only wait? Can you only play with like Nemesis? Is this like a playlist thing where you have to purchase the DLC specifically?
There are other characters. Oh, fuck you. His friend tried to save him. Fuck his friend. No, like I can play as other killers. I can show you the roster later. I'm just playing Nemesis because like I want Nemesis.
I was gonna say, if it's like a dedicated playlist for like RE specific stuff, then there's no basis to complain because all of them would have had to purchase it directly. Apparently, Neo says that you look like a 30-year-old.
Yujiro versus Ro. There's Yujiro versus Rao. Why is there so many Yujiro matches here? It's like
Don't you know, Neo? Only fighting game series have versus matchups.
I'm a dick. Make no mistake, ladies and gentlemen. I am an asshole. This is not how you should be playing the game. I am making this completely unfun for this guy, but I'm having a great time, so it's okay.
perfect slogan.
No, like make no mistake. I ruined that guy's like match for sure. He's gonna like hate any Nemesis player he sees for like the next like 10 days.
Reminds me of the days of fucking Xbox 360 where people would just send you those messages, like record them shit and send you to them.
Your mother should have had an abortion.
I miss those days where fucking. I'm not gonna lie. Toxic players are both funny and also annoying, but nowadays they become nostalgic.
I found this is so great. Put you in the admin voice chat then.
Reasons to join the organization. Huh?
Hang on, where the hell is this?
I too want to become a vessel of Xehanort.
How do I apply? What are you looking for in an employee?
Last good Resident Evil game was Resident Evil. Probably 5. I mean, I like 6, but apparently no one fucking likes 6 for some reason. And make no mistake, Resident Evil 7 can go fuck itself.
Oh yeah, I forgot. You just don't like RE7 in general.
7 was fucking terrible. I don't know how the fuck that sold so well. And oh, 8. Well, I've never played 8, but I played a little bit of 8's demo.
I think I said before. I personally don't mind 7. I will admit though, it definitely, especially on that second half, man. What the hell happened there? But yeah, I do like RE7 overall. Though. I'm not gonna lie.
One thing about RE8 I think is pretty funny. Well, modding in a fly swatter and then spanking Lee through it.
I have seen so many videos of it. I swear it appears in my recommendations. Listen, you already knew this was gonna happen the moment they revealed a giantess woman, vampire lady, mommy.
What is wrong with you people?
Deal with it,
Hey,
people.
everyone, listen.
No.
Listen. The human psyche can find almost anything attractive if it tries hard enough.
Including lollies.
For
Yeah,
long
it's called
enough.
pedophilia. It's not that. No shit. Hang on. Let me see. Is that your right
They
hit?
call it as Pedophilia Zima. Cleared up with
Alright, yeah, this person's giving up. Alright, I'm just. Oh wow, they had a good chance of actually surviving. Oh yeah, their friend was probably the one I chased down and killed.
No, to be fair, like I said, you probably should have known that Dimitrescu was gonna get a lot of hype. We already knew it was gonna happen. Come on now.
I mean, yeah. It's just a little surprising like how it turned out. Okay, so have they given up on her? Yeah, they should have given up on her. Let's go check out the urgents.
The sad thing though, she didn't. Oh wait, no, I can't say anything. Oh wait, that's right. I can't say anything. Fuck it. Sorry. Even though what I was about to say wasn't exactly spoilers, it's just more like, yeah. Grown men saying "mommy," disgraceful. Shut up, dick.
What the hell happened to you? Hang on.
Oh, I forgot that the organization doesn't actually accept resignations, and they only give you 1 day off a year.
Sounds like an actual job. Like, okay. My opportunity just set itself up. I'm sorry.
In return, they will accept everyone from all backgrounds and walks of life, and you get basically unlimited free travel plans via the corridors of darkness.
That's not bad.
That's not too bad, yeah.
You know what's a sad day when the organization treats you better than almost any job?
Hey man, I'll let you go wherever you want, and you also get to take out your stress on various people by beating them half to death.
Heisenberg is actually like Heisenberg was the best thing Resident Evil 8 came out with, or at least besides Thirst People. Besides the Thirst trains that ended up coming about as a result.
What is that video where they were like, "Hey, we're very like we have a lot of emphasis here at the organization on communication. So if you ever have a problem, anything at all, please direct it to our HR department." And it just shows the scene of Vexen saying, "No, I don't want to go." Then Axel just sets him on fire.
Oh my god, man.
Okay, I zombie see somebody. So they're coming through this way.
So fucked up.
I don't know.
Vexen.
And I'm not gonna lie. Dream Drop Dissonance, it definitely has its charms to it, despite its various retcons and shit. But
I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Is it distance or dissonance?
Distance.
it was distance. I call it distance, didn't I?
We just call it DDD.
Which is not fucking clever. You're not clever. Stop it. I understand why there was 3Ds there. Stop.
Hey, I mean, Yu-Gi-Oh did the same thing. They just weren't very technically, it does make it more confusing now. Can I just say that that's fine for no reason?
Creep drop distance DDD. You could also call that King DDD.
I get it, there's like 3 different types of DVDs, Blue Factory, like Kirby, Kingdom Hearts, and like fucking Yu-Gi-Oh! Archetypes. Don't remind me. Can I just say I get, am I the only one that gets like pissed by the fact that like Vexen and all the underground members of Castle Oblivion die for no reason?
No.
Yes, Nelson, dude. No. Here's the thing. Why did they didn't even have to die like that? It's kind of fucked up. It's like
the only reason they get killed is because Axel's like, "Hey, Syax, I know you want a promotion and all, but like, Zexian's like the left-hand man, so he gotta go. let me go make sure some accidents happen."
the only good thing to come out of this is Larxene's bitch ass is dead.
And the fact that like Zexian just comes back later and he's working with the gang now. That was one of my favorite things of like Caves 3. Say what you will about it, but like I love the fact that he was working as like his own person and he wasn't being manipulated by anyone anymore. He's like he was a character.
I'm just gonna say this right now. Larxene over Demix.
I mean,
As what? Like as a member?
Yeah.
Demix doesn't really do anything, so that's probably not a contest.
Yeah, I was gonna say, yeah, it's not really much of a competition. It's like trying to say, I prefer Krillin over Yamcha. I'm like, okay, that's not really much.
Alright, I understand why though, because there's even moments in like 35 days over 2 days where like after they die, after all the Castle Oblivion members die, Demix is just like, man, it's just a lot more peaceful around here without the loudmouths. I'm just like, like damn.
Oh wow, that explains why they started long.
You know what I found funny though? Oh.
What?
My bad.
It's water dance, only you proceed to get a bullshit insta kill from it.
No. Fuck that fight. It's not even hard. It's just the fact that it's so bullshit. And unless like you have certain types of, okay, so there is a way to cheese it technically through limit breaks and so on and so forth. But like, fuck that fight and its design. Come on, man.
And the data version. Dance water dance. Dance water dance.
Don't you mean Aether spam? That's what that fight is. Which at least like Theon's fight could be remade, and it was perfectly fine in 3. And they were like, no, we don't want to see you. We don't want to see you so badly. We're literally going to give a canon reason for why you're getting benched in the cutscene. How about that? How about that?
And we also, I'm not sure if I have to say. Okay. So I also found it funny that like freaking Kingdom Hearts 3 was like, oh yeah, that's right, Luxor's a thing. So they decided to just mastermind him. Like, who was the one that did this all?
Don't be mad just because
To be fair, he was the only person there that was doing things just because he was having fun with it, which I can appreciate because that's how his boss fight is designed. He's just like, it's more fun if you beat the odds, and I'm like, dude, you're just here to have a game. I love this.
Hey,
Oh no, I've always. Bad.
It's like, here's a card that will help you, and I'm like, great. I'm like, when can I use it? In Kingdom Hearts 4. Not great.
And I've always found Luxor really underrated. Like, it's sad that he got so underutilized until much recently.
Oh yeah. I mean, all the organization members have like good fights based on their personality. I just think I didn't start appreciating him until 3, because once I saw like I just saw like even during the events of like everything that's happening, the only thing he cares about is having fun, and the organization just gives him an opportunity to play a game with someone that can like test the limits of like his creativity and how he uses the rules of time. Like that's what fascinates him. I mean, obviously he has.
He's like
Well, go ahead.
he's like John Kramer if he was actually sane.
Yeah, no, he's literally like a sane John Kramer. Granted, it might make it a little bit, it might be a little bit vacuous for me to say that because he's not really from the KH verse, so to say. He's from like Squadratum. But like, you know, he's still like, we don't know his intentions exactly, but as far as what he's presented, he seems to be like pretty.
I got a question. Would you rather play Superman 64 or try spend hours on end trying to understand BlazBlue's god-awful convoluted plot and story through all the games and manga? Is BlazBlue's plot really that bad?
Superman 64 is one of the worst games of all time. I actually put in the top 5 for one of the worst games of all time.
Have you actually
I hate that game. I wanted to play it just to see what people were talking about. And that game, in quotations, how did this get released? Who greenlit this?
So are the controls bad? Is it just what you do in the game? Like, what's the problem?
No. Everyone always talks about the rings, but that's not even the worst fucking part. It's not even close.
The rings are the memes. It's like one of those things where I played it for a little bit and it was already awful, but like it's one of those situations where you play a game that's pretty laughably bad and has like one section that's like really overblown. But then there's way worse sections that are found in there from the people that just like did not take the time to play the game extensively. I'm trying to think of like an example that I could give.
I think I heard there was like tank fighting scenes.
Dude, there is so much in Superman 64. Listen, I forgot. I genuinely, there's so much I could talk about Superman 64 when I say that this game is, not even joking, one of the worst games of all time. Just straight up, not even too many competition there.
So
there's a few games I would bring up.
So I do have to ask: is it because of the controls, or is it just because like the game as a whole is just like stupid?
It's both. It's literally both. Both. No. Everyone talks about the rings, but even the controls when you're just actually fighting, which yes, you do that in the game, and so on and so forth. Oh my god. Who the fuck is the programmer and who was the tester? That's the one who needs to be slapped the most.
The tester.
13 reasons why to join the organization. What does this make? That is a video of someone basically making an ad for the for Organization 13. Many reasons why you would want to join them. Good.
I still think the worst game of all time nowadays. I used to say that Plumbers Don't Wear Ties is the worst game, but I don't even consider that a game. The worst game of all time is Bubsy 3D. It's not even a competition. It's not even there's no contention for that. That game is just fucking bad. There's no defense for it at all.
Never heard of that.
Oh, you never heard of Bubsy 3D? Just look it up. Just look it up. You don't even have to play the game to know that it's one of the worst things of all time. Just look it up. It's that bad.
Whenever I hear that character's voice, I immediately want to subject Bubsy to all the worst kinds of torture possible.
Now, picture this, right? Picture this. Imagine platforming with tank controls. Now, it's not just tank controls. These tank controls are like they're locked. Imagine, no, it's not even just like the type of tank controls you're talking about. Like, oh, it's like, you know, what's the best way to describe it? It's like Resident Evil but platforming. That's basically it.
How does that even work?
It doesn't. That's
I
the
don't
reason.
know. Listen, I've complained about DMC's controls, but even DMC 1 was not that bad. Not even close. I can actually play DMC 1. Bubsy 3D, what the fuck is this game? In quotations.
To be fair, when DMC1 used its little controls, the problem with DMC1 was mostly that like
Oh, that's pretty
their
cool.
platforming was put in sync with their bad cameras. Like the cameras in 1 are really bad, which is what fucks up the like the turning, moving, and lock on. If the camera was fixed, that would already eliminate like most of the issues.
No, man, Bubsy 3D is just—it's not even garbage. It's just an abomination that just. I'm not even exaggerating. I'm being so sincere right now. I'm not even exaggerating to make this game sound bad. This is really how bad it is. Like, you can just look it up, but if you really want to experience this god awfulness, just play it yourself. Granted, you're probably gonna want to shoot yourself after a while, but yeah, just play it.
Wait, so they did nerf him. My brother lied to me. Lame.
I hope you enjoy the single most annoying. Having to hear the most annoying little fucker in existence.
Oh, it's not even. Bubsy is the icing on the cake of this shit Sunday. It's the controls, the lack of polish. There's no polish in this game. It looks like a beta. No, actually, not even a beta. It looks like an alpha.
Dude, they didn't even render the fucking ground.
He, as a character, makes Abby Anderson all over
The Darkness versus the Darkness and Cage versus Destiny. So, Darkness and Cage isn't really like a fighter that you can use, it's just a force of nature that exists. It only operates when like directly controlled something individuals. I'm pretty sure like the full scaling of the Darkness from like the Darkness video games, it would probably be pretty easily.
What the fuck is on your face? What the hell?
Mustache doesn't look that bad. Fuck.
I don't know, but Destiny.
It looks like you have a porn smash.
Fine, we already made that joke.
That's one of the worst parts whenever you get like a haircut or anything, man. People be on your ass, and it's so annoying, man. It's like let me live for at least 24 hours.
I mean, I kind of said this before, Patim, when I was answering Ryan, but Soul Cinder versus Despair Embodied is really easy to choose. It's Despair. I mean, like even just like base stats, he blitzes, AP stats, he stomps. Axe, it's not a contest. It's the guy that uses almost exclusively magic and some like dark-based powers versus a person that has 3 single energy source that you could conceive in fiction, and he can use all of them as a weapon and create every power and ability from his own verse across like linear time. And he has all the powers and abilities of all the main characters and all the main antagonists. Like, whereas Despair, or not Despair, Soul of Cinder really just has the powers of like the Lords of Cinder specifically. I mean, granted, that does basically give him like,
I can't get rid of the patch all that well. Oh, they're just climbing the map at this point.
but they just do not match up with the stuff that you can do in game 2. Not even close.
I just want to try out my fucking Mori, man, and the game's not even gonna let me fucking do that. Well, I said the game, but I mean the fucking survivors.
I don't know why, but I thought you were a survivor there for a minute. I'm like, why are you so jacked? Sonic Dark Souls makes no sense and is such a down point. Ooh, unironically, I think these Dark Souls is supersonic. Sounds so cursed.
Like Dark Souls.
Dark Souls. Truly.
It doesn't even make sense. Dark Souls would at the very least be like light speed.
Like, how would you even get supersonic? Where would you even get supersonic from? It's even more consistent to just these low.
And if you want to take it even lower, then the least you would probably get them, that the very worst would be massively hypersonic plus.
saw a scratch mark. He's here somewhere. Where is he?
That doesn't make any sense though. Okay, so in Dark Souls, yes, Gwen is kind of one of the reasons that lightning is a thing, but in Dark Souls, lightning is also very explicitly a phenomenon that naturally occurs still as a result of Gwen, so like, yeah. It should still be lightning, like lightning, not just fake lightning. Seeing Bubsy 3D and it looks really bad. That's underselling it. Bubsy 3D is an embarrassment. It seriously, look at the game and you tell me that creators put heart into this.
It's an abysmal failure of the highest magnitude.
No, I would be more forgiving if they at least textured the game. The game's not even fucking textured. How do you get away with this?
Looks like a game made in the 80s.
I think. Oh.
No, don't disrespect 80 Gamer, because at least they put time into their games. They put time and dedication to the games and the animation of them.
Not only that, even NES games had better.
What?
This is like, I'm sorry, man. There's just so much I could say about Bubsy 3D. It's just this game. I'm surprised it even exists. Like, I have to keep reminding myself that this is a thing that actually exists in this plane of reality.
I want to point out for the record, like half my fucking whip should have fucking landed.
As bad as
What is it? I don't know about that. Both of them were their own brand of terribleness, but this is like literally picking between a bottle a bottle of piss or a toilet full of shit. They're both garbage, but what do you do?
I would rage
I don't know
quit
what to
too
say
if
about that.
If a zombie downed me, I'd rage quit too. Zombies are notoriously bad in this game.
But I don't know, man. I'm not sure about Dark Castle being worse than Bubsy 3. I'm not sure. It just depends on how you look at it. Because Dark Castle was fucking annoying. That game is frustrating as hell, and a lot of it just comes to just literally being handicapped for no reason. And not to mention, it has probably one of the most wimpiest protagonists I've ever seen in a game, ever since Lester. From Lester to fucking Unlikely.
Are you kidding me? Well, now you said, I believe you on that one.
The way you feel about Bubsy 3D is how I feel about Blaze Blue. Interesting. I should be told, I don't really mind Blaze Blue's story, even though at some points it really does be convoluted more than it needs to be. It's not to a point where I dislike
guys,
the story.
Check it out, the kill animation. We're gonna get kill animation, and it's other. It's block.
Blue is actually good characters.
Got the kill. Nice. Nice. Let's find that hatch for this person. I'll let them play. They're pretty chill. I mean, they screwed over their team fucking hard. Make no mistake. Again, you play this game, don't do this shit. Can I open the exit door right now? There's only one left. Let me see. Can I do it? Can't do it. Well, let me open the door. Let's try and let's try and find that hatch.
That worked the last arc, I believe. You're getting last of it for my birthday.
That's fine here. Ah. I guess they end up DC.
But
Damn.
if you want to talk about the game that, if you want to talk about a game that is so bad that it's actually really fun and actually comes off as paradoxically good, is Big Rigs. Big Rigs is so bad that it's good. It's actually really fun of a game for how broken it is. It deserves a remake. I'm super serious right now. This game deserves a remake for how broken it is. It needs to maintain the same level of brokenness, but has update graphics.
Yeah, because the way Big Rig is broken, it's just like
Also,
fucking.
another game even more. Another game that I would say is probably worse than Bubsy 3D and not only Bubsy 3D, but Right to Hell Retribution as well. Hunt down the Freeman.
Nah, I wouldn't say that honestly, because Bubsy Free, because at least that game was functional, okay? At least that game functioned.
Some Bubsy 3D isn't functional.
Yeah, but still, at least it plays like a game. Bubsy 3D doesn't even fit for what genre it's in. It just sucks overall.
So is Hunt Down the Freeman like not playable at all?
What would you want to be, Bubsy 3D? That's the question.
Supposed to beat it.
What would you want to be, Bubsy 3D?
It's so bad it makes The Last of Us 2 look competent by
Wait,
comparison.
hang on. Bubsy 3D has an ending? I thought that game was never finished.
No, it has an ending. It's just that, why would you want to do it? Why would you want to sit through this game? It's possible to beat the game, but it's like, you're probably going to be dead by the time you beat it because you're going to have blowing your brains out. I'm not sure, man, because like my criteria for like what beats Bubsy 3D is here's the thing, Bubsy 3D, like, it's a game that you can play, but like it's not, I don't care what anyone says, it's not a properly functional game. Tank controls do not work for a platformer like that. Like, it just does not work like that. It just doesn't.
Can you beat the game, Neo? Can you, without like, what tank controls beat the game?
I mean, if you could, yes, that's true.
Then I guess it's functional.
Yes, that's true. That's true. It technically is functional by how the fact that you can beat the game, but it's like there are parts of the game where you just have to basically like cheat. You have to cheat and so on and so forth. Like I have to actually look through some stuff as well, because there wasn't any portion where I don't think that the game locked you out. I have to look into that again because there may have been something like that, but nah, man. It's just nah. You even if you could be Bubsy 3D, which you can, you don't want to. You really don't. No, I don't think anyone has the patience to actually sit through and do it. Besides some of the crazy people on YouTube who did it.
Oh, the actual playthroughs are like playthroughs online of people playing Bubsy 3D.
Yeah. No, there actually is playthroughs of it. Like, to all those people who did it, I commend you. I commend your patience. I really do.
That's weird. Oh yeah, that reminds me. Pinhead's actually coming to this game in the next update, so that'll be interesting to see how he plays.
I was going to ask about Pinhead, because I'm surprised he was not in this game to begin with.
Yeah, so we're losing Stranger Things, and then immediately when that announcement got announced, they ended up announcing Pinhead. So I guess they replaced one for the other, so to speak. Oh, we're in Silent Hill again. Wonderful.
You know what would have been weird? This is probably never going to happen because due to the nature of how the series works and due to the fact that it's like free, it's like what's the word? It's common But common, fucking, what is the thing? Creative Common, kind of. It would be nice to see like an SCP in this specifically SCP, SCP-049.
You know, I'm a little curious as to how why the SCP Militia hasn't been like considered for this game yet, or hasn't been like put into the game. SCP would fit right at home with some of this shit.
Yeah, just the only problem is it probably wouldn't be able to do it because again, SCP isn't a copyrighted series. It's Creative Commons.
Well, you can still make money off
Like,
Creative Commons. You just can't copyright someone for using Creative Commons.
Yeah, that's right. That is true. That is true. It's just I still don't think they would use it anyways. Even if SCP kind of is really popular, like probably as popular as some of the more notable slasher characters.
I did hear that going on, but like we gotta get Bill first. Because they had Left 4 Dead, or Bill's Left 4 Dead in this game, but now they are Left 4 Dead.
SCP is overrated.
Dead. How badly does
SCP is
Left 4 Dead? How badly does Nemesis solo Left 4 Dead?
Should tell most about just about all of it. You could like, especially with infections. Shit, hang on. I just saw her. Where the fuck is she? Okay, we're gonna leave him alone for now because people don't appreciate what we can.
SCP is overrated. I mean, I could get that. I personally disagree.
It's not overrated because it's not even too popular. It's only popular among like the fictional reader section. Even then, it's not like fully popular.
No, something technically something can nah. Because it would have to have some degree of popularity for it to be overrated to begin with. Yeah, yeah.
I do think though that certain people who do power scale it are a little, let's just say, heavy hand. Oh, hang on. Hey Bill, what's up? Hey, it's the Silent Hill chick, the blonde one.
No, I disagree. There's a lot of SCP scalers that are just really, but yeah.
Did you say SCP scalers are as annoying as Warhammer scalers, or no?
No, not even close. Not even close. Nah.
I mean, it's really hard to top one or the other because Warhammer people. Smell free kill. What? What? Jill, I'm here for that poon. I'm sorry, that came out a little wrong. Let me rephrase that. Jill, I'm here for that poon. Please.
Don't remind me of a particular type of stuff that I see between Nemesis and Jill.
You mean the best hentai around? Yeah, absolutely. 10 out of 10. That picture for the thumbnail was supposed to be that, but then
after saying that, you can't call me a degenerate anymore. You really can't.
Nemesis and Jill, some of the best romance out there. Get out of here.
Dude, Zima, you also let.
Wait, shut. Where'd he go? Shut. Where'd he go? There you are. Fuck.
But no, there's an uncomfortable amount of. Oh my bad, sorry.
Oh, there were stairs here? Aw, fuck! Fuck you, Silent Hill! Overrated piece of shit game! Terrible fucking lore!
Don't be talking about degeneracy.
Ryan, you're a genuine fucking degenerate. You're a textbook example of how fucking parents are afraid of their children becoming. Hang on one second, I can't hear them. Where the fuck are they?
What was I gonna say? But no, there's an uncomfortable amount of like porn of Nemesis like tentacle fucking Joe, or just in general fucking Joe.
Not enough is what you should be saying, boy.
Bro, why? Zim, why? Why, man?
We all have dark sides. We all have moments of weakness.
We all have dark sides.
I'm just saying that that's the good shit. That's some good. I mean, honestly, that's probably the best Resident Evil shit you're gonna get. If I'm being honest, Resident Evil hentai fucking sucks at the time. You know I'm not wrong.
Reminds me.
If there,
Actually, look.
if there was anything actually wrong with it, and then quality. Even having a high degree of degeneracy as long as you can control it.
Resident Evil porn varies. It could be good, it could be bad, it could just be in between. Mostly, it's either really good or really bad.
I hate that motion ass girl as Nemesis motion porn. Wait, hang on. What the fuck was that? Were they baiting me with that? Or was that like an intentional fuck up? It's okay. We can't all ascend it to the third plane. Fuck! I hate Silent Hill. These sound effects
Okay,
aren't
no, now
survivors.
Dark Watches came to mind. But wait a minute. Okay. So, what purpose would they even give Nemesis a sexual organ? And if they do, why would they give him the ability to produce semen?
What? I wasn't stunned yet! Damn it. Well, alright, Jill. Time to reenact some hentai. Let's go. Fuck! I can't do it. She's gonna beat me. I gotta find someone else. She has too good of a position. She's baiting me, but I can't go for her because, like... Bless you.
Thanks. I just now realized, what if in this game they somehow managed to add what was the girl's name? What was the girl's name from Yandere Sim?
Yandere-chan, maybe? I don't fucking know.
She had an actual name. Started with an A. I gotta remember what it was. What if she somehow managed to make it into Dead by Daylight? That'd be such a weird ass. It would clash so weirdly with everything else in the game.
Oh, zombie, that could have been great. I fucked up. I fucked up. I don't know this map at all. Make no mistake, they're all. Wait, who got down? Wait, someone went down? Fucking how? How are the zombies actually hitting people now? What the fuck is this game? Wow, holy shit, the zombies are actually starting to do work.
Ayano. Yeah, that's her name. That's her name. Yeah, thanks.
Oh my goodness, why can't I fucking beat this show on fucking... Finally, fuck! Are you fucking kidding me? Are you fucking kidding me? got me dead the fucking right. She's fucking me. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna fucking lose this one fucking Jill. And for some reason that worked. This drill ran, like, make no mistake, I want to make this clear. If this team ends up surviving, it'll be strictly because of Jill. No one else on this team deserves to fucking live except for her. She's carried these people fucking hard. And so, of course, we're going to face Camper. Nah, I want to give her a chance for that because she's, like, genuinely the best player. Is what I would say if I was Strub. Actually, where's her teammates at? Dude, they should be going to save her in a second. Guys, she is your fucking team. Oh, there they are. There they are. I see them. If I'm going to have any chance to win this game, I have to kill her now. And it sucks, but she has proven herself to be, like, their entire team at this point. Dude, you gotta be serious. Alright, yeah, she's gotta die, because I want to at least kill one of them. Alright, so we're running NOED, so we can now insta-kill everyone in one hit, or we can down them in one hit. It's a super cheap perk, it's frowned upon in the community super hard, but we're using it anyways. Because I suck at this game. They're looking for my totem. That's fine. There's no reason to go after her because she will literally just fucking, she has borrowed time right now. Nice. Alright, free kill. Wow, beautiful fucking setup. We turned a losing game into a win. All we have to do is kill Bill and we win the game. Technically, we win the round. And it doesn't look like that Silent Hill chick's gonna be stepping in to be of any use anytime soon. What a bitch. Alright, we can go look for her now, it's fine. Hatch is right here. So, that's a little weird. I guess I clicked the wrong button. I'm not too familiar with PC's controls. I guess I fucked up. I should have grabbed her and said those in the chat. Oh. When did the air 2 leave? That's fine. Alright, so they were all supposed to be better than me anyways, so that's fine. I could have gotten this person, but I clicked the wrong button because I'm not too familiar with PC. And anyway, fellas, today was going to be just more of an impromptu stream. So, I'll probably be calling it here for a day. So with that said, ladies and gentlemen, thank you guys for your time as always. Have a nice day, and I'll see you guys on the next stream or video. Take care, everybody. Let's go ahead and end that stream.